Good morning and happy Sunday. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Adriana D'Alba in for Cleo Green this morning. Well, last night, the U.S. government narrowly missed a shutdown that would have gone into effect today. Instead, Congress passed a stopgap bill. It'll fund the government until the second week of November. But besides pushing the deadline down the road for lawmakers, what does this bill do? Joining us this morning is Professor Kimi King from the University of North Texas. She works in the Department of Political Science and is here to walk us through this topic. Good morning, Professor King.
Good morning.
Well, first things first, can you explain to us this stopgap bill in simple terms? What does it mean?
It simply means that basic services that you're accustomed to coming from the federal government will continue to remain in place. Agencies, national parks, all of those federal places will remain open. Prior to this, had the government shut down, over 800,000 employees would have been furloughed, and you would have seen delays in things like processing tax returns, Social Security, new filings, that sort of thing. And that's why there's been this tremendous concern on both parties' sides.
Yes, a lot of concern there. Now, what does this stopgap bill do for the government now, and what does it mean as we near that new November deadline?
All it's done is what we've done 21 times since 1976, and that is to kick the can on down the road. By November 17th, Congress needs to come to some kind of terms regarding the political polarization and disagreement that they have regarding what the spending priorities should be. The difficult terms this time around and what they've avoided dealing with, we're coming to terms with aid for the Ukraine war, and additionally, how much of current provisions coming up relating to debt ceilings and spending limits are going to be honored under previous agreements.
Okay, and we just have a few seconds, but really quick, anything else you can add about what the potential shutdown means in the near future?
Well, it means that those essential services would stop. But right now, the thing you need to watch for is that Matt Gaetz is going on the morning show saying that he's going to remove McCarthy from the leadership in the House. And should that happen, expect for there to be much more political turmoil before November 17th, and we could be right back in this.
Okay, well, we will keep our eyes on that. Thank you so much for sharing your insight, Dr. King. We really appreciate it.